Hi Madals, hi people, hi whoever you are. So today, it's the 13th of June, 2024, around, I want to say 4 PM. I am going to be doing the bisexual flag makeup look. Very excited. Do you guys like my pride top? Been trying to wear a pride top for every single video. Have worn a pride top for every single video, I'm pretty sure. Yes, anyways. Yeah, I have. So, yeah, and I got some new pride tops today, which I'm very excited about, and I'll be wearing and showing you guys in a video my pride top collection plus my new pride tops. But for now, we're going to be doing some bisexual flag themed inspired makeup. Sorry, I just sprayed room spray everywhere and it's making me cough. Also, haven't taken any allergy meds today, so my eyes are very sore. So I probably should take some actually before putting makeup on my face and touching my eyes. But, and I got a cup of tea here with me. But, anyways, I've also got some earrings in that I think are very suitable because they are pink and blue. Unfortunately no purple, that would have perfectly like matched the flag, but I thought it kind of matched. It's like a heart. So yeah, we're going to be doing bisexual flag makeups. I put my camera on charge without breaking it and it's not going well. That's the best we're going to get it. Unless I want my camera to fall into the oblivion, and I'm very scared because I've got it on charge, on top of a porridge pot, on top of a moisturiser. One wrong move and it's death for the camera, so that's fun. Please don't die. Right, so because we're doing the bisexual flag, I'm going to talk about my feelings towards the label. Not of bisexuality, bisexuality in general, but like when I've used the label and why I sometimes use the label, even though I identify as pansexual. And we're going to be using this palette because it's one of my favourites. And first of all, we're going to be putting, as always, with every makeup look, I put the hills on first as like a base, and then we go over it. Why? There we go. By the way, happy Pride, everyone. I feel like this video is very chaotic. I'm sorry about the chaotic energy. But yeah. I have used the label bisexual before for myself. Then I stumbled across pansexual and that made more sense towards me. Then I went back and forwards with the label lesbian and pansexual, and then I would sometimes just say bisexual for the ease of myself in social situations when I didn't want to have to explain what pansexual was, because most people know what bisexual is. Most people do not know what pansexual is, and it was basically just me trying to cover the same point in a way, even though they are two different labels and have two similar but in a way different meanings, from what I understand. But people do use bi and pan interchangeably, I've noticed as well. Some people do, I do. And I've been more and more telling people I'm pansexual rather than bisexual because it is more fitting towards me. But in that same breath, that label of bisexual does work in some situations for me as well. So yeah, I feel like I've made a mess of this base coat. Why is there so much of it? Oh, my eyes. But yeah, I mean, it depends who I'm talking to, in all honesty, which label I use and what context. But bisexuality, I feel like a lot of bisexual people as well, like the definitions of like changed a lot, because it used to just mean attraction to two genders because bi equals two, right? But then obviously non-binary people and like more understanding of gender came into play. So that then made people that identified as bisexual not want to exclude other genders, so now they just say it's like an attraction to multiple genders, which, good. Like, we don't like excluding groups of people. But, yeah. I don't like when people use bisexual to just exclude, like, trans people. I don't understand that, because, like, trans women are women, and trans men are men, so if you're into men and women, why are you excluding men and women, you know? But, yeah. So now we're going to go into Sunset Boulevard, which is a pink. I mean, I get dating preferences and stuff, but, like, to exclude a whole group of people just cause makes no sense. And it's like you're not seeing trans women as women and trans men as men. You're seeing them as some other option, which is just really fucked up in my opinion. When people use bisexual in that way to say they wouldn't date trans people, which is kind of fucked up in my opinion. But yeah, we're putting the pink on first in the outer corner, and then we're going to put Melrose as the purple, and it's like a sparkly purple, and it looks so cute. I love this purple. But my own feelings towards this label are I sometimes say I'm bisexual, mainly for ease. Like, if I'm talking to someone that I just know I would just spend so much time stressing with them over, like, practicalities of, like, labels. And at the end of the day, labels are supposed to fit you, you're not supposed to fit labels. And I have really bad social anxiety, and the idea of standing there arguing with someone, it's just not it, you know? Like, oh, why don't you just say bisexual then? It's like, because that's not the label I feel best suits me. Pansexuality is an attraction to multiple genders, but you're attracted to people regardless of their gender. Whereas bisexuality, to my knowledge, is more you're attracted to the gender of the person. Like, it matters to you, but you're attracted to both, if that makes sense. Like, pansexuals are kind of seen as more like gender blind, like it's about the person, whereas bisexuals are seen more as like they acknowledge the gender and it's part of their attraction too, I think. I'm probably butchering that explanation, but that's kind of how it's been kind of described as the difference. I might Google the difference to see if Google has a better way to explain it. But oh, Jesus. But yeah, this purple's so pretty. But I do use the label sometimes, and I have friends that are bisexual. A lot of my friends are bisexual. And did you know bisexuality is the most common LGBTQ plus member? It's like, I don't want to get the statistics wrong, I'm bad at statistics, but I know it's the most common, because people, when they like do bi-erasure, a lot of people say, how are you erasing like the majority of the LGBTQ plus community? Because there are also people in the community that are bisexual and like other things as well. It's a very common sexuality in the LGBT community. And also, I don't get why there's so much hate in the community for bisexuals, or why there's so much pressure. Like, I don't understand it. Why? Like, you're in the community yourself. Why? I don't understand, you know? Let people be themselves. Like, you of all people should know how it feels to have somebody tell you stuff about yourself and be like, oh no, you can't be that, and then you're doing it to somebody else. I don't understand. I don't get it. But yeah, I am loving this makeup, by the way. It's so pretty. The bisexual flag is so pretty. Not gonna lie, it is so pretty. A lot of the flags are just so pretty. like the colour choices, the colour schemes we love. Yes, I am loving this, by the way. Like, loving this. I really want to do this makeup on someone that's like bisexual. Like, I've got bisexual friends. I might be like, hey, can I do this makeup on you? Because it's cool and it's fun and I like doing this makeup. But yeah, honestly, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. I started with honestly and then just lost my train of thought. But I'm now going into find a wet wipe first of all, because, and then I'm gonna hold on. Putting the glitter on, which is like a hybrid from the Sativa Chill palette by Revolution, and I got so much glitter stuck on the end of my nose. Right, only a tinsy bit, please. Not the whole. My nose is basically just glitter. But I put some under my eyes, I put some over the colours. There's a lot of glitter on my face right now, but honestly it wouldn't be a gay look without the glitter. Yeah. Although saying that, some bisexual people, like, they make a point of being like, no, I'm bi, not gay, but then I'm kind of like, tomato. Whereas, like, I get why, because it's like, bi-erasure. I think that's basically why people get like, no, I'm bi, not gay, because of bi-erasure, and it irritates me. Like, if a bisexual dates a man or a woman, that doesn't take away their attraction, or a non-binary person, that doesn't take away their attraction to the other genders, you know, that's just who they fell for. And it irritates me. Or like, I've had people in my life literally still believe this notion that bisexuals are just greedy or can't make a choice or confused, and it irritates me because it's like, stop. You wouldn't say that to a straight person. You wouldn't be like, oh my god, you're into men and women, like as in men or women, whichever would make them straight. So if they're a man, like, oh, you're into women, or if they're like a woman, like, oh, you're into men, like, oh my god, you're into one gender, like you're into like women. What? Like, you wouldn't start questioning them, would you? No. So why would you do that to a bisexual person? Makes no sense. Well, that's like saying to a straight person, I found a good analogy. That's like saying a straight person gets in a relationship and you're like, yeah, but I thought you were straight. And they're like, what? And you're like, yeah, but you've got a girlfriend now, so now you can't ever be like straight again. Or, you know what I mean? It's just fucked. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't take away from their sexuality, so why does it take away from, like, somebody else's? I probably butchered that explanation, but people should get what I mean, I hope, I pray. It's just weird to police a whole sexuality. Or, like, I've heard the, like, from when I was a lesbian, like, people will, like, say, like, some lesbians will be like, I can't be with bi women. It's like, why? Oh, because I've been with men. So? What the fuck? Oh, it irritates me so much. Or, like, bi people not being seen, like taking away their queerness in a way. Like, that happened to me when I like came out, because I came out as a lesbian the first time, and then I came out as pansexual. It was like, people were saying I was less queer. Like, oh, you're less gay now. Sorry, what? That doesn't take away my attraction to women. Just attracted to everybody else as well. You know? That's another notion that irritates me, that, like, bisexual people are, like, into every single person they lock eyes with. Like, you wouldn't say that to a straight person. My point is, it irritates me, the amount of shit that, like, bisexual and pan people get thrown at them for their sexuality, because you wouldn't do it to somebody else. And it irritates me. I am now adding black under my eyes. Not because there's any black in the flag, but because I like the way outlining my eyes like this works, like looks. I like it. It's part of how I do my makeup at the moment, and I really like it. I would love to be like one of those people, like sat at a little stool, like doing people's pride makeup. That sounds so good. Like just giving them all a little pride flag. I can't, well, I was about to say I can't wait. I'm gonna get my stool one day, guys. It's gonna be wonderful, and you're all gonna come and get your pride makeup done, and it's gonna be great. But no, in all seriousness, I would love to do that. That sounds so fun. Also so stressful because, like I said before, like 6 million times, I'm a bit socially stressful and I get very socially anxious, and it would burn me out, but it would be worth it. Like, it would be so worth it to do everyone's little pride makeup. I might try and convince a bunch of my friends who are LGBTQ+. To be honest, most of my friends are LGBTQ+. Like, even people I went to school with that I used to be friends with, I'll like look them up and be like, oh, they're gay now, or oh, they're trans now, oh, they're LGBTQ+. Who'd have thought? Like, it's so funny and so true, that saying of like, the gays find each other. They really do. Like, things I would watch growing up. Oh, gay actor, trans actor. It's so crazy how like it's so crazy how, and there's like a thing about neurodivergence as well, like neurodivergent people find each other, and it's so true because like now looking back on a lot of my friendships, a lot of them are neurodivergent, and like a lot of them are gay and LGBTQ+, and it's crazy to me. Like, what a crazy coincidence that we all somehow found each other before we knew about ourselves. Like, that's so crazy to me. But yeah, most of my friends are LGBTQ+, to be honest. And I love it. I mean, not all of them, but the majority of them. But it's nice, you know, finding your community of friends and relating to each other and having empathy for each other. It's lovely. I'm loving this makeup. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyebrows and I'll be back. Done my eyebrows and put some powder on. They look very dark, but I'm also not used to myself with eyebrows. But don't know if they need more powder or not. But I don't know if it's a good thing. Because I do have naturally dark hair, but I have blonde eyebrows naturally. Fun times. Anyways, I was thinking about this while I was like doing my eyebrows. Basically, do you know how I was saying that like the gays kind of flock to each other? Well, I remember a story. So I was in college and I had a friend group, and one day we were all like round the table, and my college friend group were like, hold on a minute, you're gay, you're bi, you're gay, you're trans, and like we were all just like suddenly realising like, wait, who's the straight one? The straight one could not be found. There was no straight one. I think that like it's so funny, like we all just suddenly realised, we're like, oh my god, we're all LGBTQ+. It was very funny. And I feel like if I went to most of my friends and asked them if they were part of the LGBTQ+ community, they would say yes. And anyone that said no, it's a matter of time. No, okay. There's also a joke about like the last straight one being like, oh my god, it's only a matter of time before you join the LGBTQ+ community. I'm putting mascara on, and my rule for mascara is if they don't look like spiders, I don't want them. But yeah, I don't know, it's quite funny really. And in secondary school actually, a lot of my friends were gay, and I wasn't really the most out. Like I was out to my friends, and then I was so scared. I remember I went to the LGBTQ+ club like secretly, didn't tell my parents, just went, and I remember walking round and round the school, past the door, building up the courage to go in, and eventually I did, and a bunch of the people I knew from my class were there, and I felt so welcomed, and it was so lovely. And then it was so sweet, you know? It was so lovely. And when I left school, a bunch of them wrote really like nice things in my leavers book and made me feel so like it was so sweet and so welcoming and just lovely. And I remember writing letters for them all and being like, thank you guys are incredible, because they really did help me at a time to accept myself, even though I had a long way to go at 16 in accepting myself, and a long journey ahead of me, and every day I feel like I'm growing and accepting and learning more about myself, and I'm so proud of how far I've come. And I'm so proud of like my friends as well. Like a lot of my friends have come so far in accepting themselves and loving themselves for who they are, and I wish them all the best. And yeah, I'm genuinely so grateful to all the people that have supported and loved me regardless of anything like to do with being LGBTQ+. I'm so grateful for that. Hello peeps, the camera died. And then I realised during that time that I had a bit of hot chocolate on my face the entire time, and that's annoying and a little bit embarrassing, but I'm gonna mention it because I thought about maybe don't mention it, maybe no one noticed, maybe they'll think it's a shadow. I'm human, okay? I'm tired. I've been out today. I'm tired. I'm a human being. This is the little glasses. I believe we are done. The camera cut out, and I believe I was done anyways. Is that, can you really see the blue though? Should we add more blue? I feel like it needs a bit more blue. Can you see the blue, or is the blue enough? Could do a little bit more of a touch up on the blue, I think. So we're gonna go back into City of Angels. And we're gonna add some blue. This is where I ruin it. Oh no, that's way better. Wait, we'll compare. Oh yeah, definitely. We're adding the blue back in. Because I feel like the glitter kind of took away some of the brightness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm glad I added the blue back in. I think it needed to come back a little bit. How's the purple doing? Should we add a bit of purple back in there? Refresh those colours. Because the glitter's very pretty. But we gotta see those colours. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'll take a look in. I love it. How are we doing? How's it looking? I love it. Right, I'm going to close my eyes so you can see what it looks like. I like it. I think it looks pretty. I love it. Anyways. Happy Pride. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I completely forgot. I'm going to Google the difference between bisexual and pansexual. because I know the difference, but it's hard to explain. Bisexuality generally refers to people who feel attracted to more than one gender. Pansexuality typically refers to people who feel an attraction to people regardless of gender. Yeah, what I said basically. Who's a famous pansexual? Demi Lovato. I already knew that. Let me see. Bisexuality and pansexuality are two identities that repeatedly... One sec. This isn't the right thing. What am I on? Yeah, it's basically what I said, to be honest. It's bisexuality is you are attracted to multiple genders. Pansexuality is you are like attracted to people regardless of their gender. Basically what I said before. But I'm glad that Google backed me up. So that's why I identify as pansexual rather than bisexual, because yes, I'm attracted to multiple genders, but it's not because of their gender, it's because of them as a person. I just happen to be attracted to multiple genders, but gender isn't a factor in who I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to the person and it doesn't matter what their gender is, whereas bisexuality is you're attracted to multiple genders. That's basically it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to become Madalada Munden. I'm Madalada Munden. I never say that. And until next time, goodbye. Happy Pride. Let me know what makeup looks you want to see, because I will do more. These are fun. These are good. And I'll talk about my experiences being a queer person. Bye guys. Happy Pride.